It's being called a bridge of firsts. In just a few hours' time, the third bridge over the Bosphorus Strait will be officially opened in Istanbul. The Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge is the widest suspension bridge in the world, with 4 lanes of traffic in each direction, as well as 2 rail lines. It's more than 1,400 meters long, and the towers that support the cables at more than 320 meters are the tallest in the world. It took 3 years to complete and cost $3 billion. Well, for more on this, TRT World's Andrew Hopkins joins us from the Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge in Istanbul. Andrew, now bridges are usually built to either span an area or to basically alleviate traffic, and traffic is pretty bad. Just how bad is it in Istanbul?
Yeah, Alican, if you talk to a lot of the residents here in Istanbul, they think that it's probably the worst city in the world for congestion. There are about 20 million cars in Turkey as a whole, and 1 in 5 of them are supposed to be in Istanbul. And if you look at the bigger picture here, you've got a country which is in the top 20 economies in the world. And Istanbul is is the biggest city in that country. It contributes about 25% of the annual GDP of the country, and all the time, almost every day of the year, this particular city is in gridlock. There is time loss, there's energy loss, there is working hours lost by all these traffic jams around the city. And that's one of the major motivations to why this bridge behind me here was built today, and why they built it here, which is in the north end of Istanbul. And when everything around it is finished, there's going to be a motorway from the Turkey-Greek border lasting about 150 kilometers going across the bridge behind me into central Turkey. So what the government hopes is all this traffic from Europe, all the lorries, all the vans, is going to almost bypass the city and alleviate all those traffic problems.
Now we're showing our viewers live pictures of the Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge just behind you. Now this bridge is just one of a number of mega infrastructure projects that are going on in Istanbul. You have another project that's going underneath the Bosphorus. Just tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, the Eurasia Tunnel, it's a road tunnel which is going under the Bosphorus in an area south of here. That's another plan which is an attempt to alleviate the congestion which is dogging Istanbul and has done for many years now. There's also an airport they're building very near to where we are now, which is hoped will be partly operational by next year, and also something called the Canal Istanbul. They hope that'll be ready by 2023. It's going to be a canal that's going to run parallel to the Bosphorus, which is behind me. And the aim of that is to alleviate maritime shipping traffic, which goes on that waterway. And there's another significance for all these projects right now as well, and that's connected to the failed coup attempt on July the 15th, because there was a lot of questions from the international community about whether Turkey was still safe to invest in, whether foreigners could bring their money here. And there was questions from international credit agencies. One of them, Standard & Poor's, gave Turkey a negative outlook because of that. But the government is saying because this bridge behind me is finished on schedule, all these other projects are going ahead, that people can still come here, that Turkey is still open for business.
All right, our Andrew Hopkins live for us on site at Istanbul's third bridge over the Bosphorus, the Yavuz Sultan Selim. Thank you.